What is happening, everybody out there? CA Renegade here, about to get some more racing action going. Um, I played a bit of one of my favorite games already on stream, Need for Speed Most Wanted. Um, it is a very tough decision as to which one I personally think is better between that game and the one I'm about to play right now of Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix. Um, Definitely two of the best racing games I've ever played, if not the best. Maybe Midnight Club LA might be up there. Need for Speed Heat, I really enjoyed that too a few years ago. Burnout Paradise, but yeah, I mean, really, if I had to pick two racing games that I think are the best personally, it's got to be Need for Speed Most Wanted and Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix. So, definitely some differences between the two, similarities as well, and definitely wanted to get some streaming action of this one going because I had done the other one already. So, I'm gonna stream it and then I'm gonna put together something a little bit more concise, a little mismatched versus kind of thing. So yeah, that's the plan. Let me hop up on this emulator here. The emulator is freaking amazing. I don't know how many people are on game to this, but man, all the games that I used to play when I was a kid and would go sell back to GameStop for $5. I don't have to do that anymore. I could play them for free on the emulator. So running out of space on my computer. Never had that problem quite like this, but at the very least, that I get free access to all of my favorite games from my childhood. So definitely have been living in the past, going back to memory lane. So let's fire it up, baby. And I'd say right off the rip, one of the first things that I would say about it, it's made by Rockstar Games, Rockstar San Diego, to be more specific. Let's see. And the other game has like a fictional city of Rockport, Camden Beach, Rosewood. This one has three real-life cities of my hometown of San Diego, of the ATL, and the Detroit. What? Yeah, man. I mean, it makes sense San Diego was in the game because the developer of the game was based in San Diego. Atlanta, if you are playing the game, listening to the music, just the general hip-hop culture that really seeped into it at this point in time, 2000s hip-hop culture is dripping in this game. And Atlanta is the mecca of that. And aside from that, the Detroit, that's the Motor City. So, of course, you gotta have Detroit in the game as a result. Not time for Fruity Loop, so we'll do that eventually. Yeah, buddy. Now, just like the other one, I'm probably about halfway through with the game. I haven't done the Tokyo remix add-on yet, so we'll work our way through that as well. But the SD, America's Finest. And I mean, before I even start doing any races, that's why, like, if it's gonna be what game has the better soundtrack customization, you gotta give it to this one. The soundtrack is a toss-up for me, between this one and the other game, like this game has a more expansive soundtrack. It has more songs on it, but I guess it's just the vibe that you're going for. In regard to what one that you would prefer personally, like this particular soundtrack, it has a lot more like mid 2000s hit rap classics. The Game, you know, Go DJ, Lil Wayne, you know, Manny Fresh, Real Big, the theme song. It's got some, you know, throwback rock songs too. It's got, the No Revolution anymore, and it's got Block Party, Queens of the Stone Age, Kasabian Clubfoot. I freaking love that song. But yeah, man, just the expansiveness of the cars that's in this game. I really like the cars in Most Wanted as well, like the selection that they have. This game is sorely missing the Subaru, the WRX STI. That's one of my favorite cars personally. It doesn't have the Carrera GT. Rest in peace to Paul Walker. For real. Man, but just the expansiveness of cars that's in the game, and the customization options that you have. Like, the graphics on this game are just incredible for the time too. Like, what this game came out in 2005. You go back like even just a couple years, it starts looking more primitive and more primitive. Like, go back 2 or 3 years, try to play Underground or Underground 2 or Need for Speed. Good graphics for the time, but like, I tried trying to play that. Still fun. I love Underground 2. Still a fantastic game. In some respects, the customization on there is a little more expensive, but I'd still definitely give the cake to this. But the graphics on this game is ridiculous. Like, man, look at how sweet that looks too. Just to show you all my little collection. I'm a tuner guy. Really messed with that one yet. I just won that in the competition. GTO looking freaking sweet. It's one of my favorites right there. Like, come on now. The XLR in this game too, like the car collection that you could have on this particular game. G-Wagon, G-Wagon, G-Wagon. Cadillac Seeing, man, they don't even think that they actually released any of these in real life. We'll go with the muscle car because it's the kind of races that I'm working on right now. It's the muscle car series, but just the customization options that you have on this game. You could do, you know, your vinyls, I will say, after having played this Need for Speed Most Wanted and Underground 2, out of those three, Underground 2 definitely takes the cake here in this category of the expansiveness of the finals, because you can make multiple layers, just make really crazy, unique combinations with it. I like the stock one, the way that it comes, so I don't really want to mess with it on this particular card. But you got vinyls, license plates. That's pretty freaking cool. I got the McLovin going on this one. You can't adjust the license plates in the other two games. You can put them dub decals on there. Put, these kind of decals if I wanted to on here. I may decide to do this, but I don't know. I kind of like the way it looks without it. Looks pretty clean. Badges. I am gonna add that. Like the expansiveness of the different body kits and whatnot that you could put on the cars, very expansive. I've noticed that the tuners, a lot of their body kits are similar, but you have like 20 front bumpers, 20 rear bumpers, and 20 side skirts to choose from. Like, that's a lot. The muscle cars is a little bit less, but nonetheless, like, still some good customization options there. I might actually change it to that. Yeah, I kind of like it with that little just black trim on there. It's funny too, man. I swear, like, if I was to actually play this game like this with somebody watching me, it'd be like, okay, how much time are you actually gonna spend in the menus, and when are you actually gonna play the game? I get that, like, so much. If any of my family or whatever would try to watch the game with me, but like, this is a major part of the game right here, just like making sweet looking rides. I kind of like what I have going on here. RSC stock looks like that. I like what I had on there. Like, cool option. This is a little too gaudy for me personally, but get them things going. I've always been curious as to what these are and what they do. So yeah, I love cars. Always been a fan of them. I never really 100% knew the ins and outs of how the mechanic operations work. Yeah, should I go with that? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Like what I had wheelie bar, like I wouldn't want to put that on there, but like just the fact that you can put that on there, pretty freaking cool. at how many rims that there are too. It's like unmatched. Even spinners. Now, would anyone want to put spinners on their cars after the year 2008? Maybe before that? Probably not, but you can if you want to. That's all. This game just like, it just oozes the 2000s hip hop culture. Actually will go ahead and play the racing part of the game now. Let's see, is there chats? I'm new to OBS. Is there a chat button? Playing the game. Now, if we're
now you spent all that money, what's your excuse gonna be when you lose?
Now, if we're talking about like the city of the, you know, driving that you have access to,
you don't really wanna.
Definitely, like, for sure. I'm gonna do like a little side-by-side check the box of what game has each better. This game, for sure, has the better cities. The customization, the cities. It goes dark and light as well. Like, Most Wanted is only during the day. Underground 2 is only at nighttime. This one, it kind of cycles through both of them, which is pretty interesting. Driving in this game is way different though. Like, just the way that the car handles, like, man, I gotta restart so many times. Because I fishtail like, fuck, trying to drive this car. The nitrous too, like, it's so unhinged. It's not like Need for Speed where you have the bar and then you can kind of use it when that you want, you know, kind of hold the button or let it go or whatever, you know, you want to do there. With the nitrous on this game, it's just, you hit it and it's just like unhinged ridiculousness. You see how, like, man, I hit a car in Need for Speed Most Wanted. The car, it's like a tank. It slows down, but it doesn't stop it. This one, the car will fishtail and flip upside down and whatnot. It's way more unhinged. Like the nitrous, I want to catch up. I need to use the nitrous. But look, it's just so unhinged. I'm like missing the turn. Oh, well, made it that time. Like I hit the sidewall and I almost freaking flipped the car upside down. The other game, like, the car is a freaking tank. Oh my god. T.I., you don't know me. Come on. You know me.
Tell the people you about to listen, you know.
Trying to drive like super careful. You can't drive too careful. You know, you gotta play to win, not to not lose. Like, nitrous. It's like, it's just completely just unhinged.
What's the future of a sucker who be hating on me? I ain't worried about the feds' investigation on me. I don't care that they at my shows and they waiting on me. I'ma keep on busting, popping on the tupas on the beat. Tell police I ain't stopping, I'ma keep it in the streets, contrary to your beliefs. So keep your thoughts and your feelings out and you know. I ain't seen me in the streets, shout it, you know. I'm a police, remember you know. Save all the hating in the pocket, pimping, you know. Quit telling people you a partner, listen, you know. Don't be a fool, keep it moving, shout it, you know. Hey, I ain't tripping, really, you know. And you know they call me T.I., but you know. You be hating and I survive, cause you know. And once again, let me remind you, pimping, you know. So don't be walking up and asking what's the deal on the key. I don't know if you ran wide, you could be the
One thing I definitely will, like, give to this game that's unique about it is the way that the car is handled and performed definitely depends on the vehicle class that you pick. Like, the tuners drive different than the muscle cars, drive different than the exotics, drive different than the freaking the motorcycles too. They got SUVs on this. Obviously, I gotta do that again. The amount of times that you will restart on this game is definitely more than the other one.
Hey, Holmes, these fools ain't messing around, so be sensible.
If you're curious about who that is, you know how there's 3 cities? Well, each city has its own unique garage, and each garage has like your homeboy mechanic that is up fixing up your car up in there. Each mechanic that is a part of that garage, they're like, it's almost like they're the city personified. It's crazy. Like, this guy is like S.A. Holmes, the San Diego, and then the Atlanta guy, like, he's you know, he's a black dude from Atlanta, and then the guy from Detroit, he's like a gearhead guy with flames, long sleeve t-shirt, and man, I don't, you just have to see them. They're like the city personified, I swear. A lot of club music, electronic dance music, and then you got like mid-2000s hip-hop. This song is awesome. Come on now. But like, when I'm like catching up and whatnot and driving real well, I just feel like I'm about to slam into something any second. Like, come on. Like, the other game, I did a primo and landed it. This one, like, good luck with that. But, like I said, the different car classes that you have, this particular car class, or car, is way more likely to, like, fishtail and flip upside down and whatnot. Versus the other ones, I might be able to actually maintain stability easy. But the game, like, it kind of forces you to drive with all of the car classes. Because there's different races that are available for each car class that is in the game. So like, I can't just drive with a tuner or an exotic with every race. Like I have to do the muscle car races with the muscle cars. Oh my god! Oh, it's so frustrating. Well, there goes the race. Oh my god. Come on. Trick Daddy. Head start. Like, I'm going full speed and not making any mistakes. Still like. So even trying to be as careful as I possibly can. Oh my god. Great, I know it was so promising, and then I just missed that one turn. Oh, yep, cannot win. It's impossible. Yeah, there is one thing for certain: you will be hitting the restart button way more on this game. This game has people, but you can't ever hit anybody. They always run out of the way. The other game just doesn't have any people at all. Oh my god. Come on. Like, I want to hit that, but if I do that, then I'm going to lose. There we go. You fishtail, like, ridiculously. Oh my god! Like, talk about frustration. I was killing it the whole time. Messed up that one part and took a L. If you gotta nail it perfectly, please. Oh, it's so frustrating. Dancehall stuff too, it was really popular in the 2000s, so there's some of that in this game as well. There's like 3 Sean Paul songs in this game. It just oozes like mid-2000s, I swear.
Selector drop the beat, you watch the jumping jacks. Sound drop, I got the mind to do that. Look how they ram the dance up in the speaker box. Natty in a corner, him a do the hopscotch. Natty in a corner, him a do the hopscotch. 16 from a bottom, 16 up a top. I saw them a talking at the barber shop.
Oh no, don't.
Sound system get dropped.
Oh my god. Like the split is a thing that you have to do all the time. Definitely more of that. It really impacts how that your race goes more than the other games, because in that game the car handles easier and it's like a tank, like an indestructible tank. Hey, I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna do it! Hey! Alright, how many times was that? I think it took me like 10 tries. That's how it goes in this game. Now, if I had a different car class, where the car didn't fishtail and flip upside down so easily, then maybe I would do a little bit better. But I have to do it with this car class, with this race series. So, hey, let's go.
I got you well, Holmes.
Holmes?
Orale, time guy. You wanna make noise? Well, you just unlock Roar. This will make you heard in the city real loud, and fools are gonna get out of your way. You can fill up your Roar meter by drifting and power sliding your ride. Each time you fill the Roar meter, you'll get 1 unit in reserve. Hit L3 button to activate Roar and watch everybody scatter. But you can't use it in any vehicle, only choppers and muscle cars.
That is also a unique thing about this game. You've got these like special abilities for each car class, and that they do different things. Like you got Zone, which is like slow motion for tuners and exotics. You got the Roar one you just saw, and then there's one called Aggro, where you could just ram into people and knock them all over the place. It's really said I'm being hotly. I said I'm being hotly. Oh god. You like one false move and you lost the whole race. Versus the other one, you can mess up and still come back. This one, not a chance. In fact, that game with the rubber band is ridiculous. Like, you'll be... Oh my god, whoa. That game, you'll be smoking them, and then all of a sudden, here he comes out of nowhere from behind. But then, when you mess up, sometimes he'll start sucking, and then you'll get a chance to get him to come back. That was very useful there. The car fishtails and drifts like a mug anyways. So at least I'm getting a reward to get all these damn cars out of the way to help me actually be able to win. Get out of my freaking face. So close. But yeah, now that I have that, it's like, wow, it's gonna make it actually possible to win easier. So.
Come on, Holmes. Let one of them good mechanics loose on your car. You can control what they do.
The map on that one was easier as well, in my opinion. This beginning part though, just like, whoa, coming into traffic. Very chaotic at the beginning. Oh god. You'll notice my left stick is a little messed up, so I'll be hitting that on accident sometimes, but nonetheless, because of how drifty that these cars are, these muscle cars, it makes it really easy to be able to get more of them. And I love that it also messes up your opponent. Like, that is a revelation right there. Like, you see how much I just won? hard. Insanity. Okay, alright, that was as smooth as you could possibly do. Oh my god. Look, come on. So low. I'm finna get this. Watch this next time. Come on, I started it as good as you could possibly start, and then all of a sudden they just flipped me upside down, did a kick flip. Play. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Sometimes I'm kind of curious as well. Like, I'm driving just about as good as you possibly can. I know the performance of your car definitely impacts how that you're gonna, you know, how easy or hard that the race is gonna be. But I'm like, I'm in a Class B muscle car with like the best performance that I possibly have right now, and I'm still like having them be able to get ahead of me.
Right about now, it's your boy, you heard, back again.
Alright, come on now.
Go DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ.
Alright, come on, we got this.
DJ, go DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ.
Let's go. When I was hitting that car right there, I thought I was about to do like a 360, man. Oh, I was gonna be freaking living. Okay.
That's my homie.
They even got Belmont Park in this game. Like that, come on, that's pretty cool. Military base, House San Diego of the game. this muscle car in particular, like it's already so hard with the turning that I don't really need to use it that much. But with most of the cars, the handbrake saves a lot. Oh my god! At that time, I guess I really needed it. Also, I didn't even mention, this one's like it's an open world kind of thing to an extent. Like you have these flares that you have to go and you have to reach all the flares in order to pursue progress in the race. Versus Need for Speed, it's like it's a predestined track with boundaries. Like you'll have invisible walls that you can't break through them no matter what. But with this game, it's like you could get to the flare any which way that you want. Sometimes that there's alternate routes and different, shortcuts and stuff that you could hit.
In the city, so keep trying.
That, whoa, come on now. Also, like, man, I want that free boost of force, but if I take it, I'm gonna be just flipping and dipping and skipping all over this.
What you used to is that
road.
So brown low, time struggle. Go to hell and I'll stack more. Right on the strip that you can't pay for the
Also, very interesting with the nitrous in this game. If you're doing a circuit race, your nitrous hits, they replenish. You saw my nitrous, now I got all of them back. Is that how nitrous works in real life? No, probably not, but in some aspects though, like the handling of the car, the fact of how that you flip upside down and whatnot, probably more realistic. Also, the health meter, the fact that you can damage the car so much that like it'll stop working. That also is very intriguing. I mean, it restarts obviously. Like it's not like you, damn, I gotta go take it to the shop to get fixed and pay for it to get fixed. But like, I mean, it's definitely a difference from the tank car that you get in the other game. That's indestructible, disturbed. Oh, this song was in the Underground 2 as well. I just noticed that playing that. Come on now, this is how we do classic style, man. It doesn't get any more mid-2000s rap than this. Obviously, in any of the games, it's probably the smartest to use nitrous on straightaways coming out of turns. No way I'm gonna win that one. Yeah. Shandipal.
on the wall. So we go so then. Well, I don't really care what people say. Them want to still I got to stick to my girls like glue. And I don't play no girls.
Like a lot of this music doesn't even feel like it's like specifically music that was for a video game. It feels like it's 2005 and I turned on the hip hop and R&B radio station. I guarantee that they were playing these songs on the radio at that time. I don't remember it.
What a promise is a compared to a fool, so cool. But they don't know, so that man up the rule is cool. When I bet them, just wet them up just like a fool. And they get terrible. Well, I don't really care what people say. I really watch what them want.
Come on now, what the theme song? It's like, man, I want to say, boy, this gotta be the best theme song. But then, if you hear Superstars remix, Lick Pow, 9,000, what? Just what I thought. What's up now? Like, no, there's. I might have to give the soundtrack to this game just based on the nostalgia and just how popular these songs were at the time. But that song is definitely the best single song out of the two games.
Protection out where in the wide, wide world of games can you find another truck with a push elevator?
That song is just so like, if you needed to just like have one song that just summarized the vibe of this game, though, it does it incredibly. Yeah. Real big too, you know, like baggy pants, big chains, spinners. I'm finna hit this restart. Give me like 2 minutes. building. Alright, we got this. Do you see how good of a tool that is, though? Especially trying to drive this car that goes all over the place. Like, the other cars don't do that quite like this one. This is why. I don't know. I mean, there's multiple things to be said, but it just depends on how you like your driving experience. Because if that you like one where that it's like putting a jetpack on your back and hitting the button for the first time and just shooting off into the sky like I guess that's this one. The other game you definitely have way more control over like where you're going. Like, but at the same time, like, I don't know, the unhingedness of it doesn't make it. It kind of gives it a little bit of an additional challenge. Yeah, but sometimes for sure, this game, it just definitely feels like you just put on a freaking jetpack on your back and you hit the button and it's just shooting you off into oblivion. There we go. NFL Street 2 as well, baby.
When the blood was red and the laws were black and white, they put their hands together, they thought they had right. We know they made mistakes, but we still imitate. Cause living alive when there's nothing left at stake. Now heroes seem further away.
I was smoking too soon.
Let's let a match to these dynamite raps. Let's let it all go. Free out for the outcast.
Yeah. Not happening.
So solid, alongside Beanie Man, in a different type of production.
Hey, Cactus. This is Mr. Lemon speaking. Mr. AC. We're showing the streets.
Okay, there. That was a great time to try and use that. That is a huge bonus of that particular feature. It's not just the pedestrian cars that scatter all over the place. You can also mess up the racers too. I love that.
Surprise. Yeah. Come on, move your hands. There you go. Move your waist now. Sit.
What is that? What? I just witnessed. No way! I was doing this perfectly the whole time. Now that is ridiculous. Like, so even if I do the game perfect, come on, like that. Now that one pissed me off because that was the best I did the whole entire time so far. Didn't even stand a chance. Look at that. Come on. Twister, you told him, right? Super fat chicks giving me big loving. You think I'm in the world like Michelle's husband? Island Boy, need that one. But there's still like 3 pieces of burrito left. Tell me about it.
Play something to life. Try whips, I know they lie. Twist it, tone it right. Make you a celebrity overnight. Yeah, you ice like Kobe, right? We sorta like.
Alright. I was gonna say.
You afraid of spending that money, I see? Come on, man. I'll hook you up.
Muscle car races in SD 619. them spoilers and then sign off for a little bit. Maybe I'll hop back on a little bit later.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean the story of this one, it doesn't really have a story. It's just you win races, you get more cars, you get more parts to upgrade the cars. Keep playing for sicker and sweeter cars. Oh man, I might have to go with that one. I think that's it right just to give a little kind of rundown of cars that are available to you. First off, if anyone was curious, I'm not the one that came up with that. It is America's finest city for a reason. Yeah, buddy. TC. It's the E. Is the Eclipse. It's not like the one that Paul Walker drove in the first movie. So I think that one's like a year or two older than this. This is like the one that Roman drove. Some of these cars though, like did anyone ever soup up a Jetta like that? I am curious. Got like a souped up Dodge Neon. You could probably find one of these on Craigslist for $500 today. I actually had a R32 Golf. Absolutely loved it. Really wish I still had it. Would recommend it to anybody. Then you start getting some of these older cars, like Monte Carlo, 64 Impala. Bumper in the game, man. Hondas. Pretty sure he had one. It looks like something that would belong in a Rambo Commando movie. And you know when Chrysler made that one car that looks just like the Bentley. High up the wish list right here. Forever Lancer, Super 350Z too. Like, that is a car I'm surprised. It was an underground too, but then they didn't have it in Most Wanted. I'm kind of curious as to why that's the case. Definitely belongs to the 98 classic style. You know what's crazy? At retail at the time for 98, I think they were like 30 grand. Nowadays, if you can find a Supra that's like good condition, in fact, they're like $80,000, $90,000 at this point. If you would have had the foresight, or just bought a whole bunch of Supras and flipped them back 20 years later, you'd be making some money. These are pretty rare as well. Lotus Elise. And these Skylines, like, pretty sure that they are not even street legal, or that they weren't for the longest time. You couldn't even import them into the US. Super duper sweet dream car tuner right there. And then they just got a straight up just the slab 96 wide body Impala. It is a H-Town candy paint dripping slab right there. My best friends had a 64 El Camino. I got some real love for them El Caminos. Good old rider. GTA San Andreas. Bell. Old school Charger. I am like really curious though. They have the 69 version. I think this game came out in like 05, something like that. The Charger RT modern version that they have in this game, I've never even, man, like, it's just crazy because that's like, for fast cars that are on the market, that's one of the most popular ones these days. But like, they have like a really older version of it in this game. I don't even recognize the shape or the look of the car. There's some West Coast choppers. Oh, you got different kinds of things in the game. And then everyone's least favorite, most ugly SSR that I can't even believe it's in this game. Like, what were they thinking when they made this one? I could not, for $43,000 too. Come on, you gotta be, nutso to try to sell me that for $43,000. Escalades. They got the truck version in the game too. Very 2000. How many times can I say that in one stream? Starts getting really good. It's an old school Corvette, mid 2000s. This one's also with Most Wanted as well. Here's that RT Charger that I was talking about. Like, I thought it would be at least like somewhat similar to the look that they have today. but this doesn't look anything like the body style. I can see the side indent right there, kind of has it, but the front end of this and the back, the way that it's shaped, they definitely looks different than what currently is out there, or even what I thought that they had in the mid 2000s. Also, like, the customization on the cars in the game is super duper good, but with some of these cars and starting up here, like maybe I want to put a body kit on my Lotus E-Spirit or my Charger RT. Nope, can't. There's no body kits or nothing for these cars for some reason. Viper, that's one of the more badass Vipers though. I don't know if this one or the one that's on Most Wanted is better. GTSR and SRT10. Saline, it's like the old Mustang, like 2003 Mustang that's like really souped up. So it's funny, they don't have a Mustang in this game, but they have this Saline, and you can't customize the body kit or nothing like that, but it's probably one of the more souped up Mustangs you could possibly have. Saline. I don't know, maybe I want the front bumper to not be like jutting out like that though. Maybe it would look a little cooler. You know, maybe I'd want a different spoiler than that. I digress. Already embracing that thing. Camaro. That's a late 60s version, but then you also have this 80s one. Thing looks super duper souped up. Old school Corvette, like 63, damn. This looks like the one that Red Foreman was getting super crazy about in that 70s show. Same color and everything. So they have SUVs and trucks in this game, and that just like I did the muscle car races where it's only muscle cars, there's one that's for only SUVs and trucks that you could join on and do, and you have to only have an SUV or a truck. But like, you're doing the races, you're like, okay, let me get my Escalade up in there, let me get my Hummer or whatever, my G-Wagon. You show up and it's like 4 or 5 people. That's the computer racing in a souped up Porsche Cayenne that you can't make it as good as this car is. But then, if you were to buy this car, like, okay, I want to customize it, I want to do something else to it, you know, I want to add a body kit or maybe even make it more souped up than it is. Nope, you can't. It comes the way that it comes. You could change the color of it, you could change the rims, that's it. But you can't make any of the SUVs or the trucks more souped up than this Porsche Cayenne that is actually not a Porsche Cayenne, it's a Gembala. I'm like really curious as to how that works, of like how all the Porsches in this game are Gembala. I wonder what the deal is with that. Maybe somebody could put us on game. About as far as I have gotten at the moment. You saw my Cadillac scene. We're probably about to unlock the A rank cars here pretty soon, but yeah, well, just to give you a little tour of cars that's in the game, and maybe I'll hop on back here a little bit later on today. But I think that was a nice first little video. I've been on here for like an hour or so. So yeah, hope you all have a good day, and thanks for tuning in. And yeah, maybe I'll do another one a little bit later on. All right, peace.